Let me make sure. Okay, so today's meeting is answering questions that you guys send, and then I just want to talk about a couple of things. So the first thing I want to talk about is your habits, your water, your steps. These are, your water is non-negotiable. I want to see every day you guys ticking off that you're getting your water in. I want to see that you are making an effort to get your steps in. I can see your steps if you are connecting your watch or any wearable device. You can connect to your health app usually, or you can connect it to MyFitnessPal and I will see it. And I want to see you guys ticking it off every day that you guys are doing this. When you create habits, they will stay with you and you will continue doing these. And they're super important habits. Water and steps should be something you're doing regardless. So I really want to make sure that you guys are doing that. The second thing is, if you are manually syncing from MyFitnessPal, you might need to swipe up and kill your app after you manually sync for you to see it. I will see it because it would automatically, my app's not on yours, but for yours, you need to reset the memory since you resynced it. So if you guys don't see it, and I'm telling you, I see it, it's there. Everything I see, you're going to see. I don't see anything special. I can't change your food. I can't touch what you put in there. So I can only see what you guys do, but if I see it, it's there. So keep that in mind. If you are making a meal, you have a recipe, you're doing a crock pot. I do a crock pot recipe every single week. You cannot go in and just choose that, pick a random turkey chili. If you do, your numbers are never going to be correct. You have no idea what said person that made that recipe put in their food. Does that make sense? So when I see you guys put in like a chili recipe, I usually will reach out to you and say, hey, did you create this recipe or did you just pull any random chili recipe? And if you tell me you just pulled any random recipe, I'm going to tell you to delete it and start over, because you probably either have too much fat, too much carbs, not enough. There's no way for me to even know the proteins, right? Or for you guys to know. Same thing goes with burgers. You know, if you're eating a burger at home, don't just pick any cheeseburger that's listed. You're going to have to find whatever the fat content is of the meat you're using and choose to make your burger. And no one needs to upgrade apps. There's no reason to upgrade an app unless you are OCD and you need to do that with MyFitnessPal. Nobody needs to pay extra money for any apps. It's not necessary. I've been doing this for over 3 years. I've never had anybody have to upgrade an app. So you can create recipes, you can create meals. In MyFitnessPal, I'll show you. I have, can you guys see it? Shannon's wine. So I created that. So when I want to use it, I just have to touch it. I don't have to make it every single time. I created a recipe for my wine. And for this particular wine, I chose to use carbs for this entry. So I might have another entry to use fats, or another entry to use fats and carbs, because you can choose whichever you want when you're doing alcohol. It's up to you. Same thing applies when you guys are making food at home. Any kind of recipe, you want to make sure that you are building your own. You can do it in Fitbit. You can do it in MyFitnessPal. I'm going to, MyFitnessPal is really easy. It walks you through it. Fitbit, it's a little bit more steps. And I have a copy and paste, and I'm going to put it in one of the groups for you guys to see it. And then you guys can download it and you'll have it. It's a copy paste. It's just, I screenshot it from the Fitbit app company, whatever it's called. So it's really easy to do either way, either app, but you want to make sure you do that. Same thing if you are making a grilled cheese. Do not pull a grilled cheese. You want to choose the type of bread, and you can individually input it. Like I go to Bole. I used to go to Bole, and I would just put in jasmine rice. Then I would put in my chicken. Then I would put in my mushrooms. Each individual items. I wouldn't build a recipe because I'll never make that same recipe again. It's a bole, it's build your meal. So I put each meal item in individually. And that's what you would do if you were getting one of those Chipotles or Moe's or anything like that, where you could build your own. Of course, if you're at a restaurant and they're not listed, pick something as close as possible that you can pick. Macros is not perfect, which is why you have that leeway of 10 grams over under. It's that cushion. Oh, let me mute you guys. There we go. It's the cushion is already built in. So if you go to Joe's Italian restaurant and you get chicken parm and you don't want to ask them, find a chain restaurant and choose that one. Chances are it's going to be super close. If not, there'll be a little bit of leeway. But if you don't want to ask them, then you just have to pick one that's close enough to it. Macros is not perfect, and I don't want you guys to try to make it perfect. You do not have to get 0, 0, 0 down the line. If you do, you will drive yourself insane trying to do that. So don't do that. Let me go down my list here. Let's see. Okay. How often should we be exercising? Are macros adjusted if exercising more than was stated? Do they adjust when we lose weight? So I'm pretty sure I answered this already, but I'm gonna answer it again. The health department put out a new statement in 2021 that if you are looking for fat loss, not scale movement, fat loss, you need 300 minutes a week of cardio activity. And on top of that, you need to lift some kind of strength training, whether it's resistance bands or whatever the case is. Doesn't have to be going to the gym and lifting weights. That is for weight loss. That is for fat loss. Now, if you are just a regular person, you don't care about anything changing, it's 150 to 180 or 200 minutes. Divide 300 by minutes, and that's like 4 to 5 hours of cardio a week. So it's like 45 minutes a day. You can walk. You want to get your heart rate up. It's not that you have to do 300, but that's their advisement. So please keep that in mind. And we're going to talk about that at a later meeting. Now, if you tell me you're only working out 2 hours a week, and now all of a sudden you start this program and you want to be superwoman and you're doing 5 hours a week, yeah, I need to know, because you are not going to lose weight. You're going to hold on to your fat, and you don't want to do that. I need to bump up your macros. Same thing applies the opposite. You tell me you're working out 7 hours a week and now you're only working out 2. I need to adjust your numbers. I need to know that. Do they adjust when we lose weight? Yes and no. So usually 10% of your body weight would require a macros adjustment, usually. But I usually, if I start to see you losing weight quickly, we'll look at your macros just to see what's going on. Or slower than normal, not a half a pound a week, or you didn't lose weight for 3 weeks, I'll usually look and see what we can do. But otherwise, please don't message me and ask me to change your macros, because if it's not in my head, I'm not going to do it. Don't message me and say, I think this is way too much food. Can you look at my numbers? Because I'm pretty sure I looked at your numbers when I calculated them a bunch of times. I usually do it a few times just to make sure it doesn't change. Okay, can you talk about fasting? So intermittent fasting is not a food program. It's not a diet. It is timing of when you're eating. I practice intermittent fasting, which means I eat over 2,600 calories a day in 8 hours. It doesn't mean I get to eat less. It just means I only have this amount of time to eat it. So intermittent fasting is all about timing of food, not what you're eating, not how you're eating. Does everybody understand that? So don't think that because you're intermittent fasting, all of a sudden you're going to lose weight. That's not how it works. Your numbers are not going to change. A lot of times for me, it helps with self-control and discipline, and getting in my food. So that's why I do it. I know I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I could eat a cow by 5 a.m. But if I did that, by the time 9 o'clock came around, I'd have no macros left. So I wait to eat until 11 o'clock every day, even if I'm starving. My stomach at Orange Theory is like, probably could hear it over the mic half the time. But at 11 o'clock, I eat as much as I can, and then I keep going on with my day. And I eat throughout the day to get my numbers in until 8 o'clock at night, depending on the day. And then I don't eat anything until I start again at 11 o'clock the next day. If that is not something you can do not do it. I don't suggest anybody doing it. I never tell anybody not to do it, or if they come into the program doing it, I don't tell them they have to stop. But it's not something you want to just start for no reason. There's no reason to do it. How do you log workouts? Okay, you go into your dash, you click the plus sign, which is that blue circle. And if you don't have an iWatch or a Fitbit, it won't carry over what you're doing from whatever you're doing, but you can manually put it in. So you're gonna go to your dash. I'm just pulling somebody's up. You're going to hit the plus sign, and then you can hit activity. Then you can choose the activity if it's listed. If it's not listed, scroll all the way down to the bottom, click general, type in my own, and you can type in OTF. You can type in hard exercise works. Whatever you want to type in, you can type in. If you go to Orange Theory, I never want to see that you worked out 60 minutes. An Orange Theory workout is usually between 48 and 51 minutes. So keep that in mind. You have a lot of walking and you have a 4-minute cool down at the end. You're out the door before even 58 minutes. So please keep that in mind. I don't need to know the calories you're burning when you're putting it in as a workout, because I could see it as your calorie output. It's already on your dash for me. So that's one way of doing it. If you want to log your lifting session, you would click where it says workout and then click freestyle and then click regular, and then you can type in every single thing you're doing. I don't need to know what you're doing. I just need to know you did a strength workout. So you can pull that from activity, but if you want to keep it for yourselves, you can do that. Now in your app, which you guys probably don't see it yet, because I think I said it all for Monday, there's at the bottom of your dash, a little kettlebell. And if you touch the kettlebell on Monday, you're going to see Liz's shred into 2022, let's say, and you're going to see a bunch of workouts in there. You're going to see the food video. You're going to see a thing called 22, 44, 66. You're going to see core workouts. There's a bunch of stuff that you're going to see, and this person already has it all in there, but these are all going to be in your profile as of Monday. If I messed up the date and I put it in this week, you'll see it now. If not, it won't pop up until it shows the date. So look forward to that on Monday. If you don't see your habits yet, some people I put in for the 3rd for some reason, you'll see it on Monday. And everybody has the water and everybody has the steps. Okay, let me keep going. How do I unsubscribe from a group? Meetup is not for me. So I talked about this. Just let me know what groups you don't want to be in as I start putting you in the groups, and I'll pull you out. Why did I wait so long to do this? That's so funny. What do your daily logs look like? Tonight, after this meeting, I'm going to put you guys into the sample group, into the recipe group, into the amazing food finds group, every group actually. I'm opening up every group for you guys, except the nutrition shout outs group, the fitness shout outs group, and the important announcement group. Everything else I'm adding you to. And then on Monday, those 3 groups will be added to it as well. All the cheat sheet groups, everything you're going to be added to tonight. Hopefully everybody has downloaded the ebook and you are reading it before Monday. You can read it after Monday also. When reading labels, it has fiber. Do we get to take the fiber off our total carbs? No, no, effing no. I love that April's laughing. No, You are not doing freaking keto. You are not doing any of that crap diet. Carbs are carbs. Just like a pound is a pound, a carb is a carb. There's no reason why you are getting net carbs. Don't do it. I already talked about this. I'm not answering it again about, are we on a high protein diet? No, we're not on a diet and nobody's on high protein. I do want to talk about this. Protein, cooked and uncooked, raw, cooked, how do you log it? So if your chicken's already cooked, look for the cooked chicken link, line item. If it's raw, look for the raw chicken line item. Easy, right? Stop doing all these flipping calculations, taking your raw and making it cooked, or going backwards. And now you have 5 ounces of cooked and you want to figure out what's raw. Why? It's already done for you. Do not reinvent the wheel. It's already there. And if it's not in the Fitbit app, you can Google it and it will tell you on Google. You can do Google everything. Alexa knows all. I can't say it because she'll answer me. You can ask her and she'll answer you in a heartbeat. How many ounces is, whatever is 5 ounces of raw chicken? She'll tell you. If you reach the end of the day and you are below macros unintentionally and you are full, do we have to eat? Yes, yes, and yes. Because your macros are your macros for the day. Hold one moment. I'm coming. I'm not talking to you. Sorry, now my dogs think that I was talking to them because I said, I'm coming. Okay, this is my food bowl. I eat out of it every night. It's usually full because I eat an entire bag of broccoli, 1 minute. I eat this entire bag of broccoli myself. It goes in here. And then I usually take 2 of these turkey burgers, 2, cut them up, put them in the air fryer, put the broccoli in the air fryer and put it all in here. And I eat the entire bowl, whether I'm hungry or not, because I know I need these proteins and I know I need these carbs. And I know I need to be full because tomorrow morning, I don't want to be starving and not be able to eat until whatever time. This bowl is for everything. I will make my eggs and put my broccoli. It's like a running joke. Tilapia, it all goes in here. It all has broccoli or cauliflower, and it's every single night. That's what I eat. Every night. Unless we go out for dinner, and then I usually order broccoli and something else. I am a creature of habit. I eat super duper clean. You guys don't have to do that right now. But as you get closer to your goal, you're going to have to do that. So keep that in mind. What's the best way to track food that you can scan? You just look for the line number, the line item, whatever it is. Or message me and I'll help you figure it out. Let's see. If you hit your proteins, carbs, and fats within the 10 for the proteins, carbs, within the 4 to 6 of your fats, but you still have calories to eat, are you okay? Yes. You just have to hit your macros. You don't have to hit your calories. Everybody got that? Good. Thank you, April. Now I know I could always count on April. Let's see, what else do I got here? Do we get a cheat day? Why do you need a cheat day if you're not on restriction? Do you want a burger? Have a burger. Do you want a slice of pizza? Have a slice of pizza. Do you want a lemon drop martini? I love those. have a lemon drop martini, not the sugar on the rim because then you're screwed, but have it, track it, and have it. Do not put yourself on restriction. There's no reason to have a cheat meal if you're not craving something, because you can have it. Remember that. What are you doing? Let's see. Is there anything special we should order when we go out for dinner? Yes, what you want to order. Whatever's special to you. Enjoy it. Just log it. A lot of times we know where we're going in the morning or the afternoon because you're planning it, especially on the weekends. But if you don't, choose food wisely. May not be what you really want, but if you don't have it left, you can't have what you really want, unfortunately. We're not on restriction, we're on limitation sometimes. We're on portion control. We talked about this. Do I need to take vitamins? What vitamins do you recommend? Well, I'm saving that for the next meeting. There's a meeting at 7 o'clock with everybody, and I have a huge, huge, huge announcement, but I'll kind of give you a peek. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think that's all the questions. So now we have about 4 minutes and I'm going to open it up. Does anybody want to talk about anything? Anything? Do you want to ask any questions? I'll try to answer it on the Zoom. Otherwise, I'll message you separately. I feel like I'm like on FaceTime and like your face is all distorted because I'm so close because I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Barbara, take your sister off of mute. I can't hear what she said. And I can't read her lips because I can't see.
Oh, the TV's on. Hang on. Oh, here you go. Now you can hear me.
Yes.
I actually didn't say anything. I just made a weird face.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
The meeting at 7 is going to be a wrap-up meeting for this challenge from all the people, but there's going to be a bunch of people in there. It's cool. I mean, usually there's a lot of people, but who knows with the holiday week if there'll be a lot of people in there. Next Wednesday will be a crazy fun meeting. It'll be our first meeting of the challenge. I will be out of town, but I will not be on the cruise. So I will have access on my phone. We canceled our cruise. We're going to go to Key Largo instead, Friday to Monday. Foreshadowing or letting you guys know something in the future, starting the second week in January, I will no longer be able to do the band workouts on Monday evenings. Can't really say why because it's not in my control, but my schedule is changing due to other things changing. So I have to figure out another day. I was thinking about doing it on Wednesdays before the meeting, since I'm already home, like at 6 o'clock. So we'll have a Wednesday and a Saturday. Saturday, I already told Mike that I plan on waking up and going to the gym on Saturday morning. I will bring my laptop and we will do a Saturday morning workout. Because I have to get my workout in, so I might as well just do it with you guys. And that's pretty much it. So nobody has anything they want to talk about? All right, is everybody excited? Is everybody nervous? Overwhelmed? No. Anxious?
No.
I'm always overwhelmed and anxious all the time. So it's cool. It's cool. You can be. I just act calm. I'm really not. All right. So that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. You're ready, Sarah? I love it. Sarah, I've known for quite a long time as well. So that's pretty cool that she's in the challenge with us. And I love that Barbara got her sister to do it. And I love when you guys bring people in and to do it because it kind of takes off some of the pressure from me too. Because they'll be looking at you for help. Like I'm sure Danae has been asking Catherine, and I'm sure Kelly has been asking Barbara, and eventually April's husband wants to do it, and I bet she'll be his coach. It's just how it works, which is cool. Works for me. All right. We have like 33 new challenge people in this group, which is awesome. Not everybody's in the app yet. I'm still waiting for people to message me and tell me that they're ready to get in, but they will be. A lot of people are waiting till Monday to get started. They'll just have to catch up on the Zooms. So I did message everybody 2 Zooms about the food, the show and tell, and one other one. And I messaged you the welcome one. I think I did to everybody. So that's pretty much it. I just got a warning that I need to shut up. So I'm going to let you guys go. And hopefully I'll see you again at 7 o'clock. If not, that meeting gets recorded as well. I'm not going to put any of the groups. It goes right on YouTube. This is going to go on YouTube. This is going to go in the group as well. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming on. And hopefully I answered a bunch of your questions. Remember, always be badass. And I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. I'm going to eat my dinner. Bye, everyone.